7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The Foundation of Change, Inside-Out Approach. The story of the 7 habits begins with a powerful idea. Change starts from within, known as the inside-out approach. This means that instead of focusing on changing other people or things around us, we should first improve ourselves. Many people believe happiness or success will come if they change their environment, get a better job, or make people around them behave differently. However, this story explains that real and lasting happiness begins when we start working on our own character, values, and habits. By focusing on who we are, we can find true joy and success that doesn't depend on outside situations. This journey starts with understanding that our habits shape our lives. Habits are things we do regularly, sometimes without thinking, and they affect everything: how we act, how we think, and how we relate to others. The 7 habits are based on timeless principles like honesty, fairness, kindness, and responsibility. By living according to these principles, we can achieve real growth, strengthen our relationships, and find inner peace. This path of inside-out change involves moving from dependence, relying on others, to independence, being self-reliant, and finally to interdependence, working well with others. The journey is about building a balanced life filled with meaning and positive connections. Habit 1. Be proactive. Taking control of our choices. The first habit, be proactive, teaches us that we have the power to choose our actions and responses. Life is unpredictable, and often, we cannot control what happens to us. But this habit tells us that we can control how we respond to any situation. Being proactive means taking responsibility for our actions, emotions, and decisions instead of blaming others or making excuses. This habit is about understanding that we are not victims of our circumstances. We are creators of our responses and are responsible for the choices we make. To be proactive, we need to focus on what is called our circle of influence. This circle includes things we can control, like our thoughts, attitudes, actions, and personal goals. By focusing on these, we can make a positive impact on our lives instead of worrying about things outside our control, like other people's actions or the economy. For example, if someone is rude to us, we can choose to stay calm and respond politely, rather than reacting with anger. Proactive people choose to act according to their values, not just their emotions or impulses. This habit is about realizing that we can shape our own lives by making thoughtful and responsible choices. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Creating a vision for our life. The second habit, begin with the end in mind, encourages us to think about what we truly want in life. This habit is about having a clear vision of our goals and the kind of person we want to become. It teaches us to look ahead and make decisions today that align with our future dreams. By setting a clear direction, we can make choices that lead us towards our ideal life. This habit is about understanding our purpose and knowing what values are most important to us. One way to practice this habit is to create a personal mission statement. A mission statement is a written description of our goals, values, and the principles that guide us. For example, if someone values kindness, their mission might be, "I will treat others with respect and try to make a positive difference." A personal mission statement is like a compass, helping us stay on track even when life is challenging. This habit teaches us that every decision should contribute to the life we want to create. By knowing our ultimate goals, we can live with purpose and avoid distractions that do not align with our values. Habit 3. Put first things first. Managing time and priorities. The third habit, put first things first, focuses on time management and prioritizing our tasks. In everyday life, it's easy to get caught up in urgent tasks, such as answering emails or solving minor problems, that may not be important in the long run. This habit teaches us to focus on what truly matters, like our personal goals, relationships, and growth. These important tasks are often not urgent but are crucial for our long-term success. By prioritizing these tasks, we can build a life based on our values, not on temporary pressures. The key to this habit is organizing our time around Quadrant 2 activities. These are activities that are important but not urgent, like planning, exercising, learning, and spending time with loved ones. When we focus on Quadrant 2, we avoid reacting to every little crisis and instead spend time on things that bring real value. For example, if health is important, we might plan time for regular exercise and healthy meals instead of grabbing fast food in a rush. This habit requires self-discipline because it means saying no to distractions so we can say yes to our true priorities. By putting first things first, we build a balanced, organized, and productive life. Habit 4. Think win-win. Creating mutually beneficial relationships. The fourth habit, think win-win, is about building relationships where everyone benefits. Many people see life as a competition, where one person must win and another must lose. This habit, however, teaches us to look for solutions where both sides feel satisfied. It's a mindset of cooperation and respect, where we believe there is enough success for everyone. By thinking win-win, we build relationships based on fairness and trust. This habit is important in all relationships, whether with family, friends, or co-workers. For example, if two co-workers both want to take the same day off, they might discuss and find a way that works for both. By thinking win-win, they can create a solution that respects both their needs. This habit is not about compromising our values, but finding a way where everyone's needs are considered. When we think win-win, we become generous, open-minded, and supportive of others. This creates strong relationships built on mutual respect and helps us work well with others. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listening with empathy. The fifth habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood, focuses on the importance of listening. Many people listen only to reply or to share their own thoughts. However, this habit teaches us to listen with empathy, meaning we try to truly understand the other person's feelings and perspective. When we listen this way, we show respect and make the other person feel valued. Empathy is the foundation of strong, trusting relationships. Practicing this habit requires patience and open-mindedness. For example, if a friend is upset, instead of giving advice immediately, we should listen carefully and try to understand their feelings. When people feel understood, they are more likely to open up and listen to us in return. This habit is especially helpful in resolving conflicts, as it allows both people to feel heard and respected. By understanding others, we create a supportive environment and build deeper connections. This habit teaches us that communication is not just about speaking, it's also about listening and understanding others. Habit 6. Synergize, the power of teamwork and cooperation. The sixth habit, synergize, is about the power of teamwork and working together. Synergy means that when people work together, they can create something greater than what any person could achieve alone. This habit encourages us to value each other's strengths, as everyone has unique talents and perspectives. When we combine these strengths, we can find creative and effective solutions that benefit everyone. Synergy is about embracing differences and using them to create a better outcome. In a team setting, synergy can create amazing results. For example, in a group project, one person might be great at research, another at organizing, and another at presenting. By working together, the team can achieve something extraordinary. This habit teaches us to look for third alternatives, which are solutions that benefit all. It's about finding a balance between individual goals and group success. Synergy helps us appreciate others, build strong teams, and achieve results that no one could accomplish alone. It's a reminder that we are stronger and more creative together. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw, renewing and taking care of ourselves. The seventh and final habit, sharpen the saw, teaches us about self-care and renewal. Just like a saw becomes dull if it is not sharpened, we also need regular self-renewal to stay effective and balanced. This habit encourages us to take care of our body, mind, heart, and spirit. When we take time to renew ourselves, we become more energized, focused, and ready to handle life's challenges. Self-renewal has 4 parts: physical, mental, social, and spiritual. Physical renewal includes activities like exercise, healthy eating, and sleep, which keep our body strong. Mental renewal involves learning, reading, and stimulating our mind to stay sharp and curious. Social and emotional renewal comes from spending time with family and friends, building connections, and feeling loved. Finally, spiritual renewal includes activities that give us inner peace, like meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature. By practicing self-care, we maintain a balance in our lives and continue growing. This habit reminds us that we must take care of ourselves to be our best for others. The journey from dependence to interdependence, building a balanced life. The 7 habits lead us on a path from dependence to independence and finally to interdependence. We start in life dependent on others for guidance and support. The first 3 habits, focusing on self-mastery, help us become independent. We learn to take responsibility, set clear goals, and prioritize our time. Once we are strong individuals, the next 3 habits, think win-win, seek first to understand, and synergize, teach us how to build positive relationships and work effectively with others. These habits create interdependence, where we achieve shared success through cooperation and mutual respect. Finally, the 7th habit, sharpen the saw, helps us renew and keep balance in all areas of our life. Together, these habits create a roadmap for living a meaningful, balanced, and fulfilling life. Each habit builds on the last, creating a foundation of strong character and effective relationships. This journey from dependence to interdependence is about personal growth and creating positive connections with others. The power of living by principles, finding true success and happiness. Throughout the journey, we learn that true success and happiness come from following principles like honesty, kindness, and respect. These principles are universal and do not change with time or place. They are found in every culture and are the foundation of good character. By building our life on these principles, we create a strong foundation that supports us in good and difficult times. Success that depends on external things like money, power, or status is temporary. But when we live by principles, we find lasting happiness and peace. The 7 habits guide us to focus on character, not just on achievements. When we act with honesty, kindness, and fairness, we build trust and respect with others. This helps us form deep, meaningful relationships that bring us real joy. By focusing on principles, we develop resilience, courage, and inner strength to face challenges. This journey shows that the greatest fulfillment comes from building a life of value, integrity, and purpose. True happiness lies within, in being a person of good character and treating others with respect and compassion. A life of growth, balance, and fulfillment. The 7 habits provide a guide to living a life of balance, purpose, and growth. They teach us that real change starts from within, and by focusing on our own development, we can improve the world around us. This journey from dependence to interdependence is a path of self-discovery and learning. Each habit brings us closer to a fulfilling life by helping us become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. By practicing these habits, we become better equipped to handle life's challenges, build strong relationships, and find meaning in our actions. This journey reminds us that true happiness and success are not found in wealth or achievements, but in the strength of our character, the quality of our relationships, and living by principles. The habits show us that by working on ourselves, we can create a life of purpose, kindness, and positive impact. Through these habits, we find the path to a balanced, joyful, and meaningful life.